So, who has ideas for Integration Day? How do we make it happen? Where do we start?
We should do a dodgeball tournament.
Knowing this school, they've probably already done a dodgeball tournament.
I bet they haven't used spiked dodgeballs, though.
Ugh.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me I'm the only one who thought of this. Just imagine how fun it would be to watch the little wannabe heroes screaming as the ball crushes them into the ground.
I've got an idea.
Everyone run for cover.
Very funny. It's actually really good. Thank you very much.
Right. Like the time you thought it would be a good idea that we 3 volunteer to be the guinea pigs at this superhero school. That kind of good idea.
No one made you tag along, Cam.
Is this idea going to be revealed now or sometime today before school is out?
Right. So why doesn't Miss Callahan take the sidekicks on a field trip with us? One or all of us could set the weakest kid up and sabotage them.
How does this help with plan to crush heroes?
Yeah, I'm not following either.
First of all, it's just perplexia when those stupid heroes aren't around. Also, wouldn't they figure out who I am?
That's why you're not wearing your stupid frilly dresses, Perplexia.
Gothic Lolita wear is all the rage in Japan.
What if you aren't there, Perplexia? What if it's just us 3?
No one would suspect the new kids after all.
Hey! This was my idea.
I like it. Now to find the weakest link.
I didn't change your dating profile. Your brat grabbed the tablet from me when she found out what I was working on. Then, she and her friend ran off with it.
You're lying.
Come on, do you honestly think I put something like, if you don't like pink, swipe left?
Good point. I'll have to have a long talk with her.
Oddly enough, you have more than 200 matches.
Ha 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 ha! They must be blind.
Or desperate.
Thanks for joining us, gentlemen. Mind saving the locker room chatter for after the meeting?
Who are they?
I'm not doing introductions again.
These are my new students. Aren't they adorable? We're gonna play spiked dodgeball later.
You were serious about that?
As a heart attack.
You look scared. Missy and you should be.
Oh, thank God. Lunchtime. I bet I can get all the info we need without even blinking my eye.
No fair. You have that glamour thing. You could convince a psycho murderer to confess his crimes.
Oh, I'm not that good. Yet. Are you admitting defeat so soon, Roderick? That's not like you.
Never said I was doing your little competition to begin with.
I'll buy you lunch for a week if you win, and vice versa.
Wow. Should I feel offended that I'm being left out?
Sure. You can join too if you want, Cam.
Yeah, I didn't think you were competitive at, well, anything.
I'm not. Have fun wasting your time. I'm gonna go scope out the place.
Cam walks to a table near the corner of the cafeteria and sits in the chair, pulling out his earbuds and putting them in to block out the sound of all living things. That's not really scoping out the place, but hey, whatever works for him. Meanwhile, Roderick and Missy make their way to the lunch table where the elite sidekicks... Is that an accurate title? I mean, technically they aren't heroes yet, and most of the students still haven't excelled in their powers. You know what? Never mind. Not important. Missy and Roderick walk over to the elite sidekicks lunch table.
Mind if I sit here?
If we sit here?
Not at all. This seat is open. You know, the one right next to me, Rick. Can I call you Rick?
What do you mean? I'm sitting here. Whoa, ow! Not cool, Ashlyn.
How about you don't call me Rick?
That's fine. That's perfectly, your lip piercing is really cool. Not that I was staring at your lips, but, I'm also not saying that your lips aren't nice. Because, what did you bring for lunch today?
Roderick glances over at Missy with a smug look and sits next to Ashlyn while Maverick finds a chair to drag over to the table, squishing himself between Calvin and Friday. Missy clears her throat and looks between Bryce and Cohen.
If only I had a place to eat my lunch. I suppose I could eat at a table all by myself.
You can sit next to me.
No, she can't, because she is sitting next to me.
Maddie, who has an empty seat right next to her, stands up and pulls Missy to sit down.
And there you go. Now, no one has to move, and you still get to sit with us. Don't worry, we won't make you wear pink on Wednesdays.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Maddie.
You're welcome. So, what are your powers?
What are your powers?
Cute. I asked first.
I can scream really loudly.
Yeah, it's the dumbest power in the world. Unlike mine, I can create ice with my hands.
Oh my! How intriguing.
Yeah, Maddie used to call him the McSmoothie.
Shut up, Cohen.
Yeah, no. I still call you McSmoothie, and that's on a good day.
Meanwhile, Ashlyn is staring at Roderick like he's a whole candy store.
So, Abigail, was it?
That's not her name. Her name is Ashlyn.
Right. So, what are your powers exactly?
I can change the color of things with just the touch of my hand. Like my hair. I can change it from blonde to red or brown or whatever hair color you like.
Yeah, but she can't change it back unless you like white hair, so choose wisely.
Yeah, well, you can only count things, so who's the actual lame one?
We've gone over this. I can outsmart any villain by pretending to be helpless.
No one cares, Calvin.
Well, how about that? Such unique abilities. You can't change the color back at all?
I mean, I can only change it white right now, but I'm totally getting better.
What about you? What skills do you have?
I can grow my hair.
She can only grow it every month, though.
Yeah, exactly. Except I grew it out super long last year when Black Panther tried to take over Super Academia, and it grew as long as a rope. I just couldn't pull it back into my head for a few months.
While the elite sidekicks give away all their secrets, Calvin gets up to put his tray on the stack of dirty trays, noticing Cam sitting by himself. Finding this odd, Calvin walks over and knocks on the table where he is sitting. Cam, whose eyes are closed while listening to grunge music, slowly opens.
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Calvin.
Okay.
Okay, you're supposed to introduce yourself now. Don't you have manners?
I'm Cam. Now go away.
Cam reaches to put his earbuds back in, but Calvin doesn't seem to care and takes a seat across from the 15-year-old.
Why are your friends hanging out with us?
They have some bet going on about who can get who to talk the most.
Interesting. Why?
Because they have nothing better to do. Is this Q&A done yet?
Yep. Thanks for the information.
As Calvin hops out of his chair and steps back and walks back to his table, he smirks. However, he doesn't notice Cam smirking as well, as his muscular arms seem to get a bit more muscular. When Calvin makes it back to the lunch table, the lunch bell rings. Roderick and Missy walk past the kids as Cam gets up from his seat and all three teenagers.
I totally won. I have Abigail eating out of my hands.
Please, not more than I do with Cohen and Bryce. I could ask them to kill someone for me, and they would do it in an instant.
Yeah, but I didn't need to use my powers to persuade them.
Except I didn't use my powers, idiot.
Meanwhile, as the elite sidekicks gather their trays, Calvin pulls Maddie to the side.
What do you want, kid?
I don't trust those three new kids. I asked the loner a bunch of questions, and he was honest about it. He didn't even try to cover for them.
You mean he's a teenager that shows no interest in anything other than a phone and music? Wow, who could have thought?
Okay, don't believe me. Something seemed off about him, though.
I believe you, Calvin. Just like the jury people believed my daddy didn't kill all those heroes in the Hero Massacre 2 years ago.
You seriously concern me, Friday.
Thanks.
Meanwhile,
Okay, I'm just going to go in there and ask her out. And if it doesn't work, I'll swipe right on Cliss a Tornado.
all the kids run past Dr. Poison with the exception of Bryce, Maddie, and Cohen, who walk by him calmly. Ashlyn slows down and smiles at her dad, waving as they make their way into the classroom. Miss Cambridge starts towards the door, and Captain Whirlwind is nowhere to be seen.
Dr. Poison, how can I help you?
We should go to dinner.
I'm sorry?
Dinner. I would like to go to dinner with you.
Wow, that's surprising. Miss Cambridge just stands there in shock, unsure of how to feel.
I'm flattered, really. I am.
What are we talking about?
And just like that, Captain Whirlwind appears out of seemingly nowhere and ruins the moment.
Nothing. I was just trying to work out a PE schedule for the sidekick elites.
Well, that could be done later. Cammy, we have a class to teach.
As Captain Whirlwind pulls Miss Cambridge into the classroom, Dr. Poison sighs and pulls out his phone to swipe right onto Silas a Tornado's profile. And now, for another super historical fact, let's talk about rankings. Not only do heroes have them, but villains do as well. After all, ranking is the vital part of the food chain. Our current top villain is Fourth Wall. Good choice. In the second tier is Black Maze, formerly known as Black Panther. And in third is Red Thorn, though lately it's been neck and neck between the two. The rankings for a villain is based on how well executed their evil plan is. I'd tell you more, but I think I've said too much. Until next time, thanks for listening, and please remember to like and subscribe.
You've been listening to Sidekicks Season 2, featuring the voices of Maxine Sutton, Noah, Eli, and Gideon Krisiwidzinski, Maddie L., Ishmael Misa, Kat Cardi, Shady Abul Nasser, RJ Haggerty, Laura Coembo, Rob O'Dwyer, Monica Rochelle, Krista Rue, written and directed by Krista Rue,
Mixed by Gunnar Reddy.
Thanks to our patrons. If you'd like to learn more about the Patreon, be sure to check out the link below.